Hey, what's up you guys? It's the little onion that could, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to discuss in this video how to get the commemorative medal Strelitzia. And there are a couple interesting things that both the global and JP versions have illuminated in terms of money for traits, the upcoming Roxas, Lee, and Xion medals.
Let's talk about that.
But before we get into the video, I need to show y'all something. So y'all know Farewell, I've used him in my videos before. He did this awesome coloring of Strelitzia and I absolutely love it. He did 4 different versions, each of them based off of Kyrie, Naminé, Xion, and Aqua. And they look absolutely gorgeous. I just wanted to shout him out there. I love to shout out the art that you guys do in the vegetable garden. Y'all are very talented. Go drop him a follow on his Twitter. He does cool art like that. And of course, I will provide a link to his Twitter in the description box below. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So as I said, the Japanese and global versions actually give us some clarity on things surrounding the Supernova Plus Strelitzia medal, how to get her, and everything like that, but also gives us a little bit of a peek into the future. And the JP version went as far as revealing what she does, though it is important to note her ability is subject to change, but we're gonna read it out anyway. Thank you, Roboloid, for compiling this into one little information card. Strelitzia is a tier 10 upright magic medal. She has a base strength of 50,213. She costs 1 gauge. Her multiplier is 20.20, and for 1 turn she increases upright medal strength by 12,000, gives full buffs for upright and PSM and general strength and defense as well on the enemy, does a guilt bonus of 230%, increases your gauges by 4, does max HP restoration, increases the enemy counters by 2, and does 6 attacks. Her supernova, for 1 turn she increases upright medal strength by 12,000, she increases your upright and general strength by 15 tiers and decreases the enemy's defenses by the same amount for the same attributes, does a guilt bonus of 330%, and activates before slot 1 in PvP, or if you have auto mode on in PvE. So very powerful upright buffer, gives loads of medal strength, and I think the reason why they put detail subject to change is they might honestly bump her up to tier 11, but who knows? Nothing is confirmed yet. This is just a sneak peek, so that is something to point out to people. Now, how do you actually get her? In the global notice, it basically says you will receive a Strelitzia medal and 30 trait medals by owning any of these 3 medals. You will receive 1 set for every 3 medals. And of course, the list is the illustrated Sora, Riku, Kyrie, Ventus, Terra, Aqua, and the unreleased Axel, Xion, and Roxas, which is very interesting. The JP version did not do this, but the global version did. They put the colors of the attributes of these medals, so now we know, granted it says details are subject to change about the names, but they did not say the attributes. We know that Axel is power, Xion is magic, and Roxas is speed, which, you know, definitely makes sense based off of the medal releases for each of these characters that they've had in the past. That's a pretty cool thing to note. But any 3 of these 9 medals, any combination, so you could get a Sora, you could get a Terra, you could get a Xion, any combination of it, even copies of the same medal, so 3 of Sora, 3 of Ventus, 3 of Aqua, 3 of Kyrie, you will be able to get 1 Strelitzia medal for each set of 3. So let's say I get 3 Soras and then a Terra, Aqua, and Ventus. That means I'm going to get 2 Strelitzia medals along with 60 traits. And then of course you can scale that up, scale that down. So if you get 1 set of 3, you get 1 Strelitzia. If I get 3 sets of 3, I get 3 Strelitzias and 90 traits, etc., etc. And good luck those of you who manage to get more than 1 set. Make sure you don't sell any of those medals, of course. Lock them the fuck down, sweetheart. Do not even try that shit, because you will not get Strelitzia if these medals are not in your inventory by the time that they tally the results, which is on the 9th, with the distribution date being the 12th. Now, there is one more detail that I wanted to mention that the JP version actually described, and thank you, Roboloid, for these translations, but it essentially states that there is no limit to the number of Strelitzias given out, and it also mentions you will also be able to use money to obtain Supernova Plus plus Strelitzia trait medals. Originally, my thought process for the money for trait system was that you spend money to roll a random trait, or like you spent money to purchase direct traits, but from what it seems like, you can actually get trait medals with money. At least this is what this is implying. Of course, the money system could be even more than just that, but this is actually very illuminating as far as the money for traits system. Now, how many traits will be available? Hopefully all of the Supernova Plus medals will be available for purchase in the Moogle shop. I don't know, but I just wanted to point that out to you guys, and that's an interesting detail. Again, nothing is confirmed. This is all just speculation, honey. That's about all I wanted to talk about. Hopefully that clarifies some things for those of you who are confused about how to get Strelitzia. Just make sure you get any one of the 3 9 medals that they are offering in this month's banners. 6 out of 9 are already released. We're just waiting on the Roxas, Lee, and Xion trio. Personally, I am super excited to see what the final result is going to look like, because I know how much we all love this girl, even though she literally dies within like not even 10 minutes of screen time, honey. Yoink! That's okay. She's coming back. We know how Kingdom Hearts rolls. But with that being said, y'all, I will see you in the next one.